gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. I've got like a minute and a half-ish of pre-recorded. We're going to go into a live Foot Champs game. I've not done that for months, but I'm going to do it. I'm feeling all right. Let's get it done. This is the only Foot Champs game I've played so far. I think I was reviewing Ben Yedder in the middle of it, and I think all three goals are like non-cross goals. I think they're just open play, just getting through the defence and scoring. And I think Ben Yedder gets himself on the score sheet a few times. I made a mistake yesterday, twice. So I was building packs ready for stream, so that you guys would probably end up seeing tomorrow. And then I accidentally opened one, and I wasn't recording, because why would you record building packs? There's no point. So I was doing League SBC method, essentially, and I accidentally opened arguably the best pack that I had, which was a small rare gold players pack. So unfortunately, all you're going to see of that pack is when it's opened, and it would happen to be one of the best packs I've had since Ronaldo. So I say that, it's not like, wow, that is amazing, but it is still very, very good. So I'll show you that just in a second after this happens. But I was really annoyed by it as well. I didn't even mean to open it. It was being really slow, and I was trying to skip, and I wasn't paying attention, and yeah. So you're about to see that. We won the first game 3-0, Ben Yedder with 2 goals, and here it is. 2 team of the seasons and 283 rated players in the same pack as well. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it, to be honest, because I watched it open, obviously. I just skipped the wrong bit, and it opened the pack, and I was really annoyed myself. I was like, oh great. Saw a walkout, and I was scrambling to try and record because I didn't even have OBS open. By the time it opened, the whole animation had finished. It was pointless. So here it is. We packed Sirigu team of the season and Itzo team of the season in the same pack, which was amazing. I've since put them both on the transfer list. I don't know if they've sold yet, but yeah, I think Sirigu is worth about 70,000. Itzo was worth, at the time of packing him, he was worth about 350. He's less than that now, I know that, but I wanted to review him. And 283's in there as well. Can't be angry at that. Very, very happy. So here we are. We're about to see if any of them have sold. They've not been up too long, to be honest. But Sirigu has gone up in price slightly. He was about 70, he's about 90 now, which is decent. The team, as you can see, there is the side we're about to go into the live game with. I've sold 51 items. None of them are sold yet because we were on 997 anyway. All these cards are just from League SBCs. They've been on there for a while, actually. I don't know why I saved them. I saved them to show you. I packed him in a silver pack from a League SBC. Bronze pack method coming through with all these MLS cards selling for at least sort of... well, they've dropped down a bit now, to be honest. Last night I was selling them for about 400 or 500 coins, but still, I'm going to sell them all day long. I have an awful lot of squad fitnesses to sell, so I should really get that gone. Oh, speaking of get that gone, I've just cleared off Sirigu. He just sold for 92,000, my bad. He hadn't sold by the time I obviously clicked on it, but he sold as I was on the list. So we have Itzo left, 275,000. He's down nearly 100,000 coins from when I packed him. And it's my fault because I wanted to review him, but I wasn't going to review him at 3 AM when I was building the packs. So it is what it is. We have him left to sell. Once he's gone, we'll actually be on about 1.3, maybe a bit more than that. Well, 1.3 and a bit, right? So I'm not sure what to do. We've got a bunch of stuff there that I'm just going to relist. I'm not really sure what to do. One of the comments in there is, please buy Birthday Bale. Now, one of the reasons why I've not bought Foot Birthday Bale is because I physically don't have the coins to buy him, right? Now, let's go and have a look to see before we do jump into that game. It's going to be a long episode today. There's only one on the market, and he's 1.6 million. Doesn't matter how many times you put in the comment section... please buy him. I physically cannot buy him. I don't have the coins. So the full comment is, please buy Foot Birthday Bale. Look at the upgrade to the 88. It is sublime. Or if you're not going to, could you explain why in your next Road to Glory? I do not have the money. A lot of people keep saying, please upgrade your Bale. Would be happy to. Genuinely would. But I can't buy him. I don't have the coins. I will keep a lookout on the market, right? But at the moment, he has flown up in price because everybody expected him to get some sort of team of the season item. EA decided that he wasn't worthy of it, which is fine. and we are stuck with the best version being the FUT birthday. And unfortunately, that went up in price when people realised he wasn't going to get a special item. Now, he may get a Footies item, he may get an item further along down the line, and hopefully he does. But until either the FUT birthday price comes down, or I can afford it, I can't buy him. Okay, so slight change of plan. EA have dropped a trailer for FIFA 20 ahead of EA Play. I've just watched it. I'm not going to subject you to it because it's basically a bunch of IRL futsal style players knocking the ball around with glimpses of in-game engine, right? We don't really care about that. I've just struggled to find a game as well. Let me switch screens. So this is the EA website, and of course that is the trailer right there. Now, like I said, I'm not going to subject you to that, but we are going to run through this. I may still play a live game. I don't know where I am with this. I haven't read this at all. I've seen a few people going, oh, it was so promising and now it's dead, and I think people are just, again, people just love to complain, right? So I'm going to go through this and see what this is all about. From the trailer and that image, and I've not read a single line of text yet, I can see at least, well, I say at least, I can see one woman on that screen right there, right? And she's obviously playing against men, right? Now, we're gender neutral here. We don't discriminate. We don't assume. But I am guessing you are going to be able to play men and women together in this game mode. And it starts with build your player, customize and personalize your female, and there we go, or male in-game avatar with a range of clothing, hairstyles, tattoos, and in-game category emotes. So basically, Fortnite is coming to FIFA. We are going to have dances, I would assume, which is brilliant for a 31-year-old male looking to play. I'll be 32 when this game comes out, actually. That's going to be fantastic. Tattoos, hairstyles, and stuff. I like that, though, the customization of a player. I'd be interested to know what the point of it is. Is it going to be online, etc.? So we're moving down. Pick your gear. From shirts to shoes, sweaters to shorts, equip your avatar with the latest vanity items and unlock more as you progress through in-game challenges. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't sound like it's an Ultimate Team thing, interestingly enough. Global football playgrounds. From an underpass in Amsterdam to a neighbourhood cage in London or a Tokyo rooftop, experience a new side of the world's game with Volta Football. I'm guessing Volta is another form of like futsal, street football kind of thing. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but that's my knowledge of it. Play it your way. Play 3v3 rush, no goalkeepers, 4v4 or 4v4 rush or 5v5 and professional futsal. There you go. In addition, Volta offers different sizes of arenas and environments with and without walls, giving you the freedom to play the beautiful game your way. That sounds pretty good. Modes of play. Build up your squad in Volta World. Okay, lead your player through the Volta Story mode. This is instead of the Journey as well. The Journey has been dropped this year, which is something that needed to happen 2 years ago, realistically. I kind of half enjoyed the Journey, but there just weren't enough cutscenes. If you've ever played Long Shot on Madden, that was phenomenal. And this year's Long Shot was brilliant. I don't even like American football, but I found Long Shot to be very, very entertaining. Played through the whole thing in 2 sittings, right? Journey just wasn't that good because there was an awful lot of right now I've got to go play 4 games before I even see like a 30-second cutscene. But this has replaced it, and I don't think they will have cutscenes or anything. But play through promotion and relegation in online Volta League, or take your favourite professional teams to the streets in Volta Kickoff. That sounds brilliant because obviously we've already got online there. Obviously says. Promotion and relegation in online, so what it sounds like to me is kind of like a online seasons but street football, which is brilliant. I'm not sure how engaging that'll be to watch in terms of making videos on it, but in terms of just playing it and having fun, that could be pretty cool. And that's all the information we've been given. Pre-order now already, brilliant. Now I don't need to pre-order this. I'm getting the Ultimate Edition, I think. Because Origin have Origin Premier. And I'm not sure if this is going to be coming to PlayStation or Xbox this year. We'll have to wait and see what they do at E3 and stuff, and even EA Play later today. But okay, so there's a lot of loans and nonsense going on. But with Origin, you pay like 90 quid or £90, whatever your currency is, and you have access to every EA game that is released in that 12-month period, and it's the best version, which is what I did last year. So I had FIFA 20 Ultimate Team, and that's why I played Madden, because I had the best version of Madden, and I just ripped through that long shot. But what you get is, in the Ultimate Edition, pre-order before the 5th of August, and you'll receive... I'd be interested to know whether this is going to have an earlier release date. Why were they saying pre-order... Oh, never mind, I lied. It's going to be released on the 24th of September. Which is actually, I think, a little bit earlier than normal. I think you get it like 10 days before with EA Access or Origin Access, which is obviously a lot earlier than normal, which is decent, but it's only a few days. Untradeable Foot 20 Ones to Watch player item. That's good. That's much better than last year's. Instantly, you've got yourself a player that you... Okay, if you end up getting a bad one, annoying. Doesn't say that it's a player pick or anything like that. It does say 3 days early access. Play from September 24th. Right, okay, so it's not going to be earlier then. Although I think 3-day early access is... I think you can ignore that if you have EA access, unless they've changed it this year. Up to 24 FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Rare Gold packs, same as they normally do. Choose one of 5 mid-version icons for 5 matches, genuinely not bothered. And then special edition foot kits, which again, I think everybody ends up getting because it glitches out. And that's literally all the information that we have. But, I mean, I can look at the Champions Edition and the Standard. The Ultimate, it says free. Wait, it doesn't say free, it just doesn't give me a price. Okay, so I'm a bit confused by this. The Champions Edition is $69.99, the Standard is $54.99, and it doesn't say what the Ultimate is. I'll sort this after, and I'll click things and such, but you get a ones-to-watch item, which is brilliant. You don't get that with the Champions Edition. In fact, the Champions Edition, you get that mid-icon, and then you get the rare... Oh, hang on, they're rare gold packs. Oh, okay, so they've actually changed them. They used to be 15k packs. They're actually rare gold packs now, which is... I mean, they're crap, but they're not at the same time. That's very good. I'm a big fan of that, actually. Rare gold packs instead of the 15ks. Didn't even notice. Standard edition, of course, you get a rare gold pack for 3 weeks, and you still get the mid-icon. So, unless you're really that hell-bent on getting an extra 9 25k packs... or you want to play the game 3 days early, I wouldn't be that bothered about the Champions Edition. The Ultimate Edition is good for that ones to watch, but yeah, it really does depend on your sort of budget and whatever you want from it. But ultimately, it sounds pretty decent compared to last year's. Actually, a much better offering. We'll talk more about that when we jump into game here. And my opponent for this game, icons everywhere, Henry, Goretzka, Gnabry, player picks and stuff. I'm probably going to lose this game, to be honest. As long as I just get my games in, I'm not really that bothered. And I'm going to just abuse mechanics. First time shots, La Croquetas, crosses. It's just going to be an absolute sweat fest, this game, because I'm going to have to try and pay attention to what's going on as well as trying to talk to you guys. So I do apologise if the gameplay is absolute AIDS. But what can I do? First AIDS bit of gameplay of the day, Gareth Bale, and we are 1-0 up, which is pretty cool. So, in terms of what we've just read there, very happy that Volta game mode, you know, the Street FIFA essentially, is coming to FIFA. I'd love to see it in Ultimate Team. I just don't think we're going to, otherwise I'm pretty sure they would have mentioned it, or there would have been something in the pre-order. Ones to watch items are guaranteed to come back. Obviously, we've seen those in the pre-order, which is cool. The fact that you're guaranteed a one to watch this year is actually very nice. Obviously, you could end up getting a bum one. I'm hoping they give you a player pick option so that there is a greater chance... Oh, I've been blocked off there. There's a greater chance of you getting a... what's the word I'm looking for? There's a greater chance of you getting one that actually works, you know, one that actually gets an upgrade, because there's quite a few of them, like Golovin, for instance. He hasn't had an upgrade since being introduced into the game, so that's a bit of a shame in terms of if you've got that one to watch. Another cross comes in, Gareth Bale is there again, and he's missed the header this time, and that's a goal kick. That was happening a lot last week as well. Every cross I was throwing into the box last week just wasn't hitting the intended target, and that is it was concerning to me last week. I changed settings then, and I started putting people on getting the box for the cross, and it seemed to work a lot better. So fingers crossed we can start hitting some more crosses. If I find the opportunity, by the way, to cut inside and such, I will do it. I'm not going to cross every single time I go forward. It's the easiest way to attack, and if I'm in that position, not doing it is basically denying myself a clear goal-scoring opportunity, and it just doesn't make any sense to me to not do it. See if we can send... This is the best part of having Ben Yedder in the team. Bang, he's through. And he's so quick. I'm not going to put a cross in this time. Didn't listen to me. I tried to get him to La Croqueta. Ben Yedder's been a breath of fresh air in this team, though. I like Ronaldo, obviously. He's one of my favourite players in the game, Ronaldo. We've packed him 3 times. Kind of got to be one of your favourite players. But that's not a foul my way. That's fair enough. I was going to say, I mean, I don't even think it was a foul my way, to be honest. But it's not a foul the other way. Certainly not a yellow card. That is crazy. No, breath of fresh air, Ben Yedder. The reason I wanted to use him this week instead of Ronaldo as well. I mean, who am I meant to pass it to there? I'm gonna have to be ambitious here and try and play it out here. I just wanted a bit of a change. You know, I wanted to use someone I knew was quality, and Ben Yedder is obviously quality because we've used him already. There wasn't enough power behind that, and I think we may very well end up giving a goal away here. He could have hit that first time, didn't, and it was blocked. But I just wanted someone with a bit of quality that was potentially a little bit different to Ronaldo, and obviously Ben Yedder is much different to Ronaldo. Oh, this game is AIDS, man. You just can't... There's no direction. I could boot it upfield, but then, I'm basically giving the ball away, but further up the field. It just doesn't make any sense. I might as well just give the ball away and hope to try and play it out on my back line rather than just smash it up the field. I've got no one, realistically, who can win it central. Socrates actually could, but, I mean, Firmino is the likely target the ball's going to go to. This guy's starting to turn the screw a little bit. He's... better at going forward than I am at defending, which doesn't say an awful lot because I'm horrific at defending. Alisson with a save. Annoyingly, I don't have the comments next to me because I hadn't thought it through. I did have the comments open because I was talking about that Bale. There were a few comments in there with regards to enjoying the content and such, and I appreciate that. Someone said that they found me through the League SBC video, and I'm not closing him down. That's a goal. That's fair enough. I'm going to lose this game, and I'm actually quite calm about it. I'm not that bothered. The fact that FIFA 20 is being hyped this early in June, I know EA Play and E3 tends to happen this time of the year every year anyway, but they never normally big up. There he goes. Ben Yedder's been blocked off again. That's happening a lot lately, not just with Ben Yedder, but with players in general. They're just running into players in front of them and then not getting that runaway. But, yeah, the fact that it's been hyped this early, and it's not, EA Play and E3 normally are this early, but the FIFA in general never normally gets hyped as early as it has been, especially when it comes to Ultimate Team and stuff, but it has been already. And that is, I mean, it's not a concern necessarily, because, really excited for the new FIFA, but it's not coming out until September. We have all of summer, that's a terrible pass, we have all of summer to wait for that to happen. So the fact that this game is now dead, essentially, as far as EA are concerned, is a little bit, I don't know, annoying, but it also kind of makes me think, well, why should I worry about playing beautiful or whatever? All I really enjoy about this game these days is the odd game of FIFA. Nothing too crazy. I don't enjoy foot champs at all. I enjoy playing the odd game of Rivals. Squad battles can be enjoyable now and again. And I love the menus. The menus are by far my favourite part of this game. The whole building the packs, opening the packs and such. Best part of the game by far. First time, why not? It was a poor effort. It was never going to go in, but I thought I'd try it anyway. Let me move this a bit closer to my mouth so you can actually hear what I'm saying. Let's see if we can actually get going with this. Casemiro, hello. There's a lot of things I always forget to implement. Like La Croqueta, right, is so broken and overpowered, and I always forget that it exists until about the 60th, 70th minute or something. And then I remember briefly, I'll do it once or twice, and then that's it, I'll forget it exists again. that's not where I passed it to. I gave it to Gerrard. So if I concede off this, literally not my fault. I mean, he's got a lot of work to do there, to be fair, and I've pulled Van Dijk completely out of position. But that's a goal. Oh, it should have been. Oh, it is a goal because he scored a rebound. Well, it is what it is. But I'm still blaming the game for it because it literally didn't pass where I wanted it to. But, I'm trying not to get angry at it this weekend. I'm trying to just play it through. I had an absolute horrific weekend last week with the way that I played. I was just bad. I just didn't play well. It wasn't even the gameplay. I just didn't play well, right? So if I can finish goal 2 and play that badly, if I can still finish goal 2 this weekend, even if I go 17-13, I don't care. I'm over FIFA 19. I really am. I love the menus. I love the packs, but I'm not that bothered. I think I've played this guy before, actually. Not that bothered with the that hurt. Not that bothered with the results, really. And the way that I play in particular, I appreciate you guys have to watch me play this game. But let's be honest, if you're sat here and you're still here watching this, then I think you probably care about me a little bit more than you do the gameplay, right? So I'm going to pull out the big guns in a second. I'm just going to cross my ass off for days. It's genuinely the easiest way to play this game. And it's the less stressful as well, which is essentially what I'm after. I want an easy life. I mean, how much fun can you have with a game when that's what happens? You do a little 93 rated team of the season card. I'm doing a little drag back and then I send it forward and it literally just comes straight off his foot and goes out of play. I know I'm defending poorly, right? But I genuinely cannot wait for manual defending to come into the game because it's going to be a learning curve, and I'm hoping that EA don't patch it every 5 seconds to make the game completely different. But having used AI defending as I have done this year, it not only is it boring, but it's frustrating. Like, I'm heavily reliant on the AI doing things for me because you don't get rewarded through manual defending, right? So there, I clicked on to Blanc and I wanted to try and get off Blanc as fast as possible because I knew the AI would do a better job than I would, and me controlling them is just going to cause problems. So that in FIFA 20 I'm hoping is eliminated, and also it will make attacking a little bit easier as well. And I love attacking, and I would much rather just sit here and play 7-6 games where you're outscoring your opponent than I would having to play this nonsense. I'm not complaining strictly about the gameplay. I know it sounds like I'm just having a moan. I'm calm, 100% calm. Not enjoying myself, sure, but I am 100% calm. And we've conceded again. This guy is better than me, just hands down. He is, and I don't have a complaint with it at all. To be honest, I just want the game to be done so I can move on to the next one. This is only my second game of Weekend League. You saw the highlights. That's a terrible pass. And he's a 92 rated moments icon, and he can't pass into the feet of Ben Yedder. I'm going constant pressure, and I'm just going to throw everything at him. I know it's not an excuse. This guy would have beaten me anyway, but it definitely doesn't help the fact that I'm talking. If now I would just be silent. I wouldn't have a microphone in front of me obscuring my view either. And I would be silent and I would be concentrating. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, just do it, mate. It's fine. How boring would that be to watch? Me just sat there, not talking, losing. I don't think it would be that entertaining. In terms of the team going forward, right, we've managed to pack some sexy cards yesterday. He's marked me up there. He's read that 100%. This guy is just 10 times better than I am, and there's just nothing I can do about it, so it is what it is. And that's, I mean, doesn't help that the game doesn't help me at all, but there we are. That's everyone's problem, right? It's not just my problem. Alisson catching things would be really nice. Alright, hang on, let's just see if we can sort this out a little bit, right? Let's just get. He's just read it, and he's just better. I honestly, at this stage, I mean, I'm just in it for the rival points, right? But at this stage, there's no. Okay, that's a drag back apparently. There's no shame or humiliation in just quitting this game to save time. That's essentially what I should be doing. I've tried to do 2 heel-to-heels there. He registered one of them. That was meant for Casemiro. It's actually got to him this time. Oh, that was meant for Socrates. I genuinely don't know what's going on here. That's Ben Yedder, and his shot was blocked. I've packed some pretty decent cards. We're going to go up to about 1.3 million. I will keep my eye out for Bale. If he's not on the... Thing is, if he's on the... I've said this before, and I'll say it again, as I'm about to concede my 4th goal. Wait for it. It's coming. He's going to score the 4th goal. It's inevitable at this point. Because the game literally won't let me clear that. There it is. Well done, mate. Finally. Let's just make some subs and whatever. Losing 4-1, by the way, is something that genuinely, hand on heart, does not happen to me that often. And I know a lot of you will be like, it's because you're not playing Ronaldo. It's nothing to do with the fact that I'm not playing Ronaldo. I wholeheartedly put it down to me talking through playing the game. Because I genuinely can't remember the last time I conceded 4 goals. So it is what it is. This is why I don't normally do this. But the reason I'm doing it today is because I wanted to stream. And if I was to try and sit there through 3 or 4 games to get the footage for you to talk over, it would have been... Alright. It would have taken too long, basically. So I thought I'd do a live game. Tomorrow will be all the gameplay that I play on stream. The issue I have now is I'm going to go on to stream a little bit tilted. Because even though... I don't know what's happening. I'm not pulling people out. I don't really understand what's going on. Even though I said I'm not, this hasn't bothered me. It hasn't to a degree, but I am still triggered now that I have to play even more. This guy's just better, and there's just no way through. I'd love to know how you play this well. It doesn't even look like he's doing anything special, but I just cannot get through him. There's 1, I suppose. That's 4-2. You shouldn't drop George Best. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I should play... I can't really play... It won't select the... Jesus. It just won't give me the players I want, and that's part of the problem. I want mind control, so I can literally think of the player I want to be selected, and then we can actually get going. I wouldn't put it past me to score a 3rd. I really wouldn't, and then I'd be really annoyed that I've lost the game. Let's just put the ball into the box. I mean, it's going to be... you never know. Stranger things have happened. 4-3. I feel better about myself, the fact that I've actually managed to score 3 goals against him. So I know he's better than me, but at least now I know I'm not completely useless. And he's just going to waste time here. And I 100% can't argue with it. He's not going to waste time. He's going forward. I was saying about Bale. I was saying that, and I've said it before, but obviously I need to reiterate because people in the comments are still telling me to buy him. A, I can't afford him, and B, even if I do have 1.3 or 1.4 million and he drops down to 1.3 or 4 million, I need coins to be able to generate packs to keep the SBC method going, right? So I can't just flat out... Alright, yeah, that's what I did, is it? I can't just flat out buy him for 1.3, 1.4, and then that's it, right? I need to wait until I have a little bit more in the locker. Or in the bank, I should say, not in the locker. I need to get this... my fault. I looked at the clock and took my eye off the game. I was very wary that we were coming to the end of the game. That's great defending. That's a foul, and that's game over. We've lost 4-3. I can't argue. He was better than me. My fault there in the final attack, to be fair. I probably could have done better with that. I took my eye off the game, and I looked at the clock to see how long I had left to see if I could go backwards or if I needed to go forwards. Shouldn't have even been a question. When I scored, it was the 84th minute. He was dicking about with it for a little while, so I knew I needed to go forward, and it's my own fault. But, you know, swings and roundabouts. I'm sure I'll win a game further along down the line. I probably don't deserve to win. But, I mean, hands down, he deserved to win that. We were actually lucky to score 3 goals. At least it doesn't look as bad as it did. 2 crosses and 1 first-time shot. So, you know, bit of diversity for the lads. But I think, as I want to get on with my weekend league games now, I think that's probably going to draw a line under the episode. God knows how long it's been. But I apologise if you found it extremely boring. But I didn't really... Oh, there we go. We're up to 1.3 million now. That is mental. So he has sold. Which means I still can't afford Bale. But there he goes. 275,000, and we've sold a Chinese League card for 600 coins as well. I apologise for a few things. A, if you found the episode boring. B, the fact that I lost the game. C, the fact that I wasn't recording when I opened that pack. I genuinely didn't mean to open it. I can't remember how many packs. I don't have many packs saved. Oh, I do have quite a lot. I got 21 packs stored, ready for the stream. So you'll see the results of this tomorrow. As you can see, I was building packs. It just accidentally opened it when I wasn't paying attention. And I've done that countless times, and that's only the first ever time I've packed something decent in it. But we're up to 1.3 million. We could start splashing cash, really. I'll see what SBC drops at 6. I may just plow into League SBCs now and just allocate 300,000 and just go through as many leagues as I can and build as many packs as I can and just open them and see if we can get something sexy. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. My pack luck obviously not that bad, so you never know. Ronaldo could be on his way for the 4th time and in blue as well, but we'll have to wait and see. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do me a favour and smack the like button. Let me know what you think of the new FIFA 20 stuff in the comments, of course, by the time you've seen this. Or by the time you're able to comment, the EA Play event will have been live, and you'll know a little bit more than I do right now. So again, you can leave comments about that, and we can discuss it in tomorrow's episode. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.